I fucking hate when I leave those lights on. What's up? Buster. Buster. Hey. Buster. I'm trying to talk to you. Buster. Oh. Huh? What? What else? Come on, man. I haven't even had coffee yet. What? 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 Yeah? Have a good sleep? It was nice of you to hang out. A little. I think you're getting more comfortable being the second banana as opposed to the fourth. Huh? Right? What? Hey! Come on, man. I'm looking for a little more vocalization. Can you give us a little more good morning? How about some more good morning, Buster? How about a little of that? Hey, over here. Dude. Good tail action. Very exciting. Dude. Buster! Yeah. Okay. Good? Huh? Oh. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? Big rug day. Yeah. I know, I get that impulse too. You gotta just clean your foot in the middle of things. Right? Out of nowhere, time to clean the foot. What is that about? Where'd that come from? Where'd it come from? Oh. I gotta clean my foot. Like now. Right now. I've only got a few minutes here, you guys. I got fucking work to do. I feel like I overslept. It's early. Had some fucking... Yeah, that was cornbread from last night. Where is it now? You fucking tell me. I could wear, What? Did you hear him? Did you call me? Whoa. What's up? Yeah, just do that work. What's up, Buster? Huh? Is there an issue? Buster. Okay. Let's have some coffee. Is it that cold? No. It's like 52. But I spent most of my life on the East Coast or in the Southwest. And if I have an opportunity to wear a fucking hat and a warmer jacket, I like fall, man. Look it. I got my fall pants on. I got my fall shoes on. I got my fall flannel on. A little tweed with this and my hat. Who cares if it's that fucking cold? What else are you doing? Why you gotta be negative? Is it that cold? No, not really. I don't have to wear it, but I want to feel like life is happening. I don't want to just walk around in fucking sweatpants and a sad shirt. Man, I'm starting to fucking not like this. It's 52. Yeah, I'm fucking freezing. Let's go back. tripods out there anyways. It is kind of cold. Got some orange going on. Crows abound. Yeah, man, it's fun, to dress up. I miss the fucking seasons. It gets crispier. I wouldn't say it's freezing, but I know it's colder in a lot of other places. What's going on with that hair on my mustache? But, yeah, man, I'm going to suit up a little bit. I didn't mean to be so irritated right away. But, should I get one of those things? Holy shit. Should I get one of those things that you hold with your hand and that you can hold with your hand? You hold the camera. It's a different beanie. Gets cold in the morning in Agora Hills. Yeah, it gets cold out here for sure. It's not freezing. I fucking was in Boston for years. I was in New York for years. I was places where there's a wind chill. But I can definitely wear what I'm wearing and not feel like, this is stupid, I'm hot now. Hey! So, good morning, man. And can't stay here all day. Yesterday it was like what day was that? It was like a double header. Not a selfie stick, it's something else. It's got a name to it. Somebody sent me a whiny email complaining about the nature of the mise en scène. He said, all I'm seeing is feet. And I'm like, that's how we open. That's what we do here. We do feet first. He's like, we can get one of these things. And then he added this one. This was the cunty caveat. You directed an episode of your show, didn't you? Why don't you get yourself... What? Why is that sentence? Why is that question in there? What does that imply? This is my choice. This is my choice. It's my choice to do it this way. Oh yeah, you like that story? About Kennison and me? Yeah, what a great story. I guess. I texted with Carl the other day, Carl LeBove, who's got the cancer. He was certain that he told that beautiful story. It's nice to text him, got me choked up. Had some laughs. Had some laughs at the expense of Fat Dead Sam. Fuck Fat Dead Sam. It's when a true fucking monster dies, you're left with all the exciting times you had with the monster times. But then you're left with the other memories where you're just a bullying fucking megalomaniacal weirdo who put a lot of people's lives in danger and enjoyed hurting people. He would have loved Trump, I bet. Hey, the Trump guy. Man, he doesn't take any shit. Right? Yeah, Fat Dead Sam can take it. For years, all I wanted to do, because the story you didn't hear, oh yeah, that was the story. That's the story, the pee on the bed story. I pissed on your bed, Maron. You wanna know why? For years, all I wanted to do, 22 in Taos, warming up to 39, foot of snow yesterday in Taos. Kennison's first album was a masterpiece. Slightly wrong-minded, but good. Sometimes wrong-minded is funny. That's a big problem for a lot of people. Bill Hicks took him home to dinner. He knew Hicks from Texas. The Bill Hicks story with Sam is, longer and deeper. And people are asking, why isn't Bill in the Comedy Store doc? I don't think Bill was around much. I think he came out, he hit the wall pretty quick with those guys and went back to Texas. Like he came out with the Outlaws with Sam and Carl and Riley, and, I don't know, Tracy. Steve Epstein. There's a whole crew to that. I don't know that history specifically. You'd have to ask them. But Hicks really didn't spend much time out here at the beginning. He did do the store a little bit, but I don't think he stayed long enough to dig in. And he was really young. But yeah, I believe they all met in Texas. Oh yeah, you don't want to put a man in a position where he has to trust you, Maron. You guys, can we just like agree? Like, I don't need to. I'm okay, thank you. You checking in? Thank you. Oh, yeah, I got some shit. Chupacabra. Nick Kroll's Chupacabra. I went to the P.O. box yesterday and over to the office. Thank you. Should I go get this? The lady from Ohio. Are you here? Thank you. I haven't tried the coffee yet. I ate all of the Buckeyes. 1 chocolate bar. I will. The coffee will come, and then the other woman who I had a little bit of problem with on here unnecessarily. Sent me some matcha. The lady who sent me the aloe sent me some matcha. Thank you. There was something else. Some guy sent me an shitty air reader. Thank you. If everyone's so concerned, no, don't. I'll get one if I need one. The holdy thing. Yeah, Shay sent me a record. I got that a while ago. That was a good record. Japanese surf record. I appreciate the gifts. I can't make note of all of them. I have not done Omaha steaks. I don't need steaks. I don't think Omaha steaks are that good. The book, yes. Which book? I got the book about the Buddhist book, and then there's the other person who sent me. Someone sent me. I forget his name or her name. Or their name. Some treats for Buster. I appreciate it. I appreciate all this stuff. I can't keep up with it, but I appreciate it. Perth, how are you? Good. Stop with the King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album. I mean, I'll get around to it eventually. I seem to get around to everything. I finally got the Pentangle record. Do I know any Brazilian music? Did you just get here? Dr. Krager book. What's it called, Alexis? I'm sure I got it, man. Oh, wait, yes, I did get that. The big book of stuff that you can eat that you won't die of. Thank you. That book looks crazy. That book looks crazy. These are all the foods that you can eat that will help you not die. What are these weird trolls who just do this repetition of things? How are you, Arabic trolls? How are you, Arabic trolls? How are you, Russian trolls? Yeah, Replacements is good. When was I doing the Replacements? I did Squeeze yesterday. Colin Quinn has a problem with me, so I don't see that as happening. Cat Stevens, are me and Colin Quinn ever going to be able to bury the hatchet? Look, people are freaked out right now, man. I don't read Buddhist books. So most of the time, I got to be honest with you. That book that she sent looks crazy because it's so fucking neurotic nerd. It's like full on, hypochondriac, nerd Bible, where it's just like it goes through all the foods that has some scientific evidence that they might be preventative or actually help certain health conditions. All right. So of course I look at it and I'm like, well, it's like a New York Times bestseller, so it must mean it's on the level. It's like, no. If anything, that might imply something else. A lot of people bought this book. It must be, on the level. It's like, no. It just means it's like people are like, oh, answer in book. I need book with answer, Anyways. I need book with answer. Please give me answer. Do you have answer? Too close? I used to have the Dr. Kloss. You know that giant book of herbs and tinctures by the Kloss family? Come on, hippies. What the hell is that one called? The Kloss one. It was like the whole Kloss family. They looked like they were pioneers. It was just about plants. Nose. What's the matter with the nose? Oh. New York Times bestseller means nothing. It means that people know your book and it might sell more. That's what it means. No, Cat Stevens didn't buy the book. It was with this woman who she's on here. No. It's Kloss. The Kloss family. Smoke's not great, but is it Dr. Floss? Now I don't fucking know, man. Do you have an answer? Please give me the answer. I'm uncomfortable. Too close? Cat Stevens, what's the answer? So, back to Eden. Yes. Did you just look that up, or you hippie? Back to Eden. Nayantar Akabir. Don't, come on, be lighthearted. We're trying to be lighthearted. The end is nigh. But I need an answer. Hey. The answer is pussy. It's one of them. Definitely one of them. You know, I think about Back to Eden, Kloss, Kloss. How is this content just free? I know, right? And then it gets pirated. It's almost like I don't give a fuck. It's almost like I'm just doing this because I like doing it. And I don't want to nickel and dime people for an hour of bullshit. It's almost like I enjoy that this is helping me as much as it's helping you. And then it goes out into the world and people pirate it on YouTube and then they can make their nickels by sticking dumb ads in it. And what am I going to run around and like a whack-a-mole? Hey man, no matter what I'm doing here, it's not making me fucking $100 million. Who needs it? I love you. It's been a long time since I've been in a comment section community situation. They usually don't go well. Making OnlyFans, what would I do there? Just sit there and model flannels and beanies with no pants on? What? So, you would absolutely pirate me? Now, wait a minute. What is that? I don't know if I appreciate the tone of that, but that sounds like I might not have a lot of control in that situation, and it might be a little uncomfortable. Being pirated, I think, in a sexual sense. To me, it implies an anal situation. I'm not, I've managed to not do that to this point. So, but I appreciate the offer. I don't want to judge anybody. Cat Stevens, why are there so many crows every day? What's on the menu today? What was I going to tell you guys about? Oh, the Pentangle record. Again, the fuck is happening to me? I fucking love it. I had Burt Jansch records, and I couldn't really get into it. But I knew Pentangle was in the same zone as the Incredible String Band, so I picked up some record. And I was like, what the fuck is this weird psychedelic, Celtic, hippie, blues, folk thing? Is this the Monday morning podcast? No, this is the Wednesday morning Instagram thing. Okay, here's what I was telling you. I ate some of the beef stew I made last night. I let it sit for a day. It's good. I'm not up, man. I'm not really up. Yesterday was bad in my head, man. It was a fucking bad landscape in my head. Rough going all day, really. Just the dread. And then, people are fucking acting weird, man. They're acting weird. People are losing it left and right. Emotional tendrils all over the place. Just like fucking like, just sort of like, you can feel them. You know, you can feel the people like they're scrambling. They're like, daddy, mommy, why isn't there anybody here to make it better? I know, no matter what age, like if you got kids, and make it better for them. Even in the midst of all this, focus and do everything you can to make them feel safe. You know why? Because no one's gonna do it for us. So fucking, what is it? Pay it forward if you can. Because mommy and daddy are gone. And the mall's about to close. Too close? Cheap Trick's okay. But let's be careful here, okay? I like that Dust album. I didn't realize it was Marky Ramon's first band. What was I talking about? Oh, we gotta be careful on here, man. You know, it's like I'm speaking too freely sometimes. I had a dream, man. Lynn came to me in a dream last night. It's always good to see her. So, she came to me in a dream. And it's always right here, you know, pretty close to my face, her face, and she was kind of laughing. And on my phone, my phone was ringing, and it was Jazz Albumrub, the Chad Albumrab from Radiolab. My phone was ringing in my dream. It said Radiolab, Chad Albumrub, who I talked about yesterday, right? And I'm like, I'm not going to answer it. It's Radiolab. And Lynn goes, why is Radiolab calling? And I'm like, I don't know, because I said some shit about. It's like. And she was just like, why are you saying shit about radio? Why are you saying shit about Jad? Why? And she's like kind of half laughing. And I grabbed her cheeks and I held her face right up to mine. And I said, I miss you. And she walked away towards that door in the kitchen, and she said, it's real. It's real. Anyway. But yesterday, I interviewed my old buddy Dave Cross. And I don't know if I'm getting nostalgic or what, but it's weird, you know, when you think about the past, all of it, it's plenty of time now to think about that as we sort of head into this smoky, burning future. I used to have this bit that never quite worked, you know, and it was just about how the idea of nostalgia, the idea of thinking back about your life, the idea of going over your life or not living in the past, but just sort of being stuck in, you know, your memories. And then, you know, kind of juxtapose that with the idea of your life flashing before your eyes. I know nostalgia is normal, but the premise of the bit was like, if you're thinking about the past a lot, and the idea that your life flashes before your eyes before you die, I was like, how long does that take usually? Is it like all at once, or could it take a year or two? Like the idea that you sort of die in a way by living in your memories. It was a poetic idea. Clearly not an easy sell on a joke. But anyway, that being said, I have such great memories with Dave Cross back in the old days. And I always loved the guy, but we didn't really remain close. But like there's some part of our relationship that happened at a time that was so developmental, and I sort of idolized it, his ability to be so effortlessly funny when I was a younger man in my early 20s. When we used to hang out together, and I'd sleep on their couch over there at the Loser Museum at Bill Wilson's house. That it just all comes back. He's very steady, man. Dave Cross is very purely Dave Cross. And so it was great to talk to him. We had a couple good laughs about the Val guy, Ranieri. It's going down. He's going down. But I think what's his name? Ranieri, is that his name? I think maybe he'll be okay in jail, right? He can just start up his little cult in jail, right? Can he? Is that necessary for me to say that? It's going to be a hard sell for him in jail, I think. Hello, Ukraine. Hello, Argentina. I watched 1.5 episodes of The Vow. But we had a good riff on that. You can hear it when we put it up. We had a couple good laughs. We couldn't get too nostalgic because we already did that on the first one. But he's grown, and I can see it, It's like, I don't know if we change. I don't know, what happens? You get older, you change. Either you get humbled by your experience, and you can make different choices around things and process your regrets and try to process your shame if you have it. But fortunately, as you get older, if you're lucky, a lot of the shit that was so important doesn't fucking matter anymore. I need an answer. Is there a book with an answer? Is there some sort of answer for me that'll give me a little closure on this fucking existential panic? Someone give me an answer. Is there something I can eat? Is there a thing like Cat Stevens? Is there 3 words I can read that will calm me forever? Hey, is there some sort of drink that I can make at home from herbs that would soothe my entire life's experience of being poorly parented? Too close? But yeah, man, but on the very basic level, getting old enough to realize, wow, why was I so fucking hung up on that shit? It's stupid. Why did I spend, I gave myself cancer over that shit, and it doesn't fucking matter at all. The amount of fear and panic and fucking self-loathing and shit, self-abuse that I went through to become a stand-up comic, I fucking probably took a decade off my life, at least. Just out of pure fucking angry fear. Because the answer was stand-up. That was my answer. Not a consistent answer, and it comes with a built-in fucking trap door that's always gonna fucking pull your heart out through your asshole and leave it there on the stage while you walk away to your hotel room wondering where the fuck it is. And people are just walking out of the theater looking out going that was a pretty good trick, I guess. Not really a magician, though. I didn't think he was that funny. Did you? I didn't get it. Too angry. Does anybody want his heart? Not me, dude. That shit's toxic. I guess it's Riff Day. So, but yeah, and also watching the Comedy Store doc is bringing me back to stuff. Yesterday, this last one was a little Rogan heavy. I'd say a little Rogan heavy. You felt the weight of Rogan's dick in that one. But I didn't know all that stuff, about the store at that time. Because right when I got back to the store, when I got back here, 2002, and I got in there, because Weird Tommy let me in and Duncan Trussell got me on the wall. I'd been passed in 95 by Mitzi. I got passed by Mitzi in Aspen, Colorado. I doubt she even remembers. Long after I was a doorman. My history with that place is weird, but when I got back here in 2002, that apparently the timeline is that's when Joe got kicked out. And that's when I was trying to come back in. So I was around when he came back for the big return, but I wasn't around for the big exit. So it was okay. It was a little heavy on the, the zoom ins to the black and white photographs. Yeah, it was the dark days. But come on, dude. It's like I wrote to Binder. I texted Binder last night. See, these are the kind of things I don't really need to tell you. Howie seems like a serial killer? Howie Mandel? That is a fucking misread. I texted Binder. I was like, I think I texted, really? The boxer? The boxer. You sappy cunt. He LOL'd. Yeah, Mandel's a great guy, sweet guy. He does have a little bit of the OCD. He's gotten better with it. He was a germaphobe. That's a good interview. I don't know where it's going. Any good Cincinnati stories? I don't know. I only have a sad Cincinnati story. It is terrible. The only good thing about Cincinnati is I met Ryan Singer and Jeff Tate. But, see, that's the statement. Someone just said Howie was never funny. And, those sort of, kind of like declarations about comics. It's like, here's how you write those if you don't want to be a douche. I don't think Howie's funny. Is that difficult for you to understand that that's what you're saying? Howie is not funny is this declarative statement that clearly is not true for everybody because he's made a fortune doing comedy and people love him. So the declaration is just you going, I have something to say, I know. So why don't you put the I in front of it? I don't think Howie's funny. And people can go, I get that. It's not for everybody. As opposed to, Howie's not funny. I know. I only like these guys and this is what everyone should like. It's that fucking binary thinking that's fucking up the entire planet. I'm not blaming you. But there's nothing worse than declarative statements or people that start sentences with declarative statements with no one. No one likes that guy. Clearly, people do like that guy. You don't like that guy, and you're the leader of nothing. So this idea that you've taken a poll or that you've done the research or that, like, I've calculated it, 49% of humans don't enjoy it. So no one thinks, who are you speaking for? Just say I. I need answers. I need fucking answers. Is there some sort of tonic? Is there an answer tonic that I could have? That I drink it and magically nothing matters? Drano? That seems dangerous. Too close? No one likes that guy. It's so annoying. Who left you king of nothing? Who put you in charge of the nobodies? What? I gotta prep. I gotta talk to Frank Langella. Yeah, I did a Rogan podcast once a long time ago. He likes the Kennison story. Look, he's got a plan, man. When the real shit goes down, you know, on some level, you know, he's put together sort of a cult kind of point of view militia. And, you know, if this goes the wrong way, or even if it goes the right way on election day, you know, I don't know. It's definitely a point of view. I think the people that love him and think like him, or think they think like him, I think he's sort of passive in his engagement with dangerous thinkers, and that kind of gives them license. And I think he's preparing for the future out there at the compound, and he'll put together he's already got a fairly large activatable situation. So we'll see. Maybe it's the future of fascistic entertainment. Planning ahead, man. Right? Things change. Everybody likes Joe Rogan. Well, that's not true. They do now. What do you mean? They're scared and the people that disagreed are dead. That seems drastic. It's the way it is, man. Do you got a problem? No, I'm good, man. Where are the kettlebells? Too close? I discussed it on my special. Maronite's V. No, there's no V. I'm not operating on the same level. I'm not operating on the same level. I have a small shop here. It's a pop and pop shop. Me and Brendan run our operation. I do my bit here. He does his bit there. And we put out the shit. You hate leaf blowers? Well, don't fucking live here. And look, I'm trying not to be negative. I don't want to, you know, I can't just be here freely throwing people under the bus. It's just like, this is the way I see it. You know, there's room for everybody until someone leads a bunch of those people and pushes some people out. Then there's no room for those people. And that's what's happening. I mean, the idea of America used to be, there's room for everybody, let's build this together. And now there's a very strong momentum towards, you know what, there's not room for everybody because we're uncomfortable with things that are different. And we want to honor a more primitive mindset. Maybe this whole idea of civilization was just something too much to ask for. Maybe this idea of an evolving constitution left too much room for people that didn't think the way I think. You know, maybe this whole idea of everybody having a fair shot at a thing was just stupid. Maybe I'm stupid and I just want somebody to take care of things and make it okay for like-minded people to feel comfortable without being in a position where they have to question their beliefs because people like different things. And I guess that would be the seed of it. But, you know, on some level, you can only push back on the momentum. Almost fucking every country in the world has fallen into some sort of authoritarian, fascistic shit show for some time. I mean, the only benefit about being here is it's pretty spread out. And and it is a federalist situation. And maybe it'll just become sort of like, yeah, you can't go to that state without papers. I'm like, I don't want to go to that state at all, with or without papers. Yeah, you're just going to have to go around it. So it's going to be a trickier drive cross country. Why did you steal Pete Holmes' podcast format? Oh, that's funny. That's an ironic thing because he freely admits how much he stole from me. But what did they steal? I don't know. I was just there, Interviews have been around for a long time. I gotta go work. No one likes fascism. I bet you're wrong. But that's cute though. You're doing the thing. No one likes fascism. You're clearly not speaking for the fascists. It seems like there's a lot of people that would just prefer to be told what to do and made to believe things are okay, despite the evidence. Who are you going to believe? Me or your lying eyes? That should be the fucking campaign slogan for Trump. Who are you going to believe? Me or your lying eyes? I first heard that from Richard Pryor. I don't know that it was Richard Pryor's bit. I don't know if it's him or it's an old thing. But there you go. Yeah, Americans don't need a daddy. Poorly parent people with fucked up daddies need a daddy. Their brains are tricked out. I had a fucked up dad, but he was more detached than he was, mean. All right, I'm going to go get set up. Thank you for waking up my brain. I think that's what is the best thing. The Antifa thing is a joke. It's not even an organized situation. It was just a straw man. Would that be the proper use of the word straw man? Thanks, you guys. Remember, just use whatever options you have at your disposal to maintain your sanity without hurting yourself or others. Okay? Too close? Too intense?